Welcome to a special live audience edition of the podcast featuring senior guest Christiana and your hosts Audrey and Zach. Production assistants Tyler and Yosef. Today's podcast is produced by Douglas McNamara. Copyright 2017 BendingOaks Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Welcome to the BendingOaks podcast. I'm your host Audrey.
And I'm Zach.
And our guest today is Christiana.
Erica!
So, as you can tell, we have a live audience today viewing the podcast. So let's begin.
All right.
Christiana, did you grow up here in Dallas?
I did. Right down the street.
Very nice.
How long have you been going to BendingOaks?
I started last school year, so at the end of the second semester. So, well, at the beginning of second semester. So,
Where did you go to school before?
Rockwall High School and Rockwall Heath High School.
Did you like them?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you
not
came?
at all.
So that's why you came here.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come to BendingOaks?
Well, when I first, just growing up, I was at a school in Pleasant Grove. It was like a little Montessori school, so I was kind of used to a small environment. And so my mom was talking to me about BendingOaks, and so I was just like, okay, let's go for it.
Did you visit?
No, I didn't. I just went for it.
So thinking back to your first day, what was it like?
I guess it was kind of weird at first. I didn't know anyone, just going into a new school period. But I think Tyler started talking to me first. So it was open arms and just welcome.
What's your favorite memory since you've been here?
Oh. I have a lot of memories.
We've gotten that a lot.
I think just making friends in general being here. We're all a huge family. So it's
Yeah.
being together every day.
What was your worst memory?
I don't have one.
We've also gotten that a lot.
Yeah, we have.
What about teachers here? How are they different from other schools?
You can really talk to them. They're more understanding about everything than just in public school. So and you have one-on-one time with them. So you can kind of talk to them about anything.
Yeah, you can only say good things because they're watching right now.
Well,
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the future?
I plan on going to college after I finish up in May, and I want to either do fashion marketing or fashion design. So
Nice.
So what do you do in fashion marketing?
that's a great question that I don't have.
Okay. As you move on, what are you going to miss most about BendingOaks?
I think just being here every day. Some days I'm tired and just don't want to be here, but I come and y'all make my day totally better. So
How's BendingOaks changed you since you've been here?
I would say I'm a completely different person now. My attitude and everything. I still have an attitude and everything, but I've worked on it so much since I've been here. It's better now, and I'm in a clear mind of understanding everyone. So that's how.
Yeah. If you had to sum up BendingOaks in one word, what would it be?
Family, really.
We've gotten that one a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler is going to ask the audience questions now.
Oh man. I have a question. You remember your first day here? I thought you were the person who was going to restock the vending machine.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, I got to make friends with this person. And we've been friends ever since. Does anybody have any audience questions? William? You don't have any audience questions?
I have a question. Out of all the rooms in the school, which is the best one to sleep in?
The media room. Hands down in the media
Respectable.
room.
Smart.
Or JJ's corner in the room. Yeah. Just lay on the floor and go.
Classic.
Yeah.
How about someone else?
How did you get to be so awesome?
I think just finding myself and who I truly feel like I should be as a person, and just going off that.
What's your favorite drink?
Big Red.
I knew the answer. There was this time in Allie's class last year that you were drinking that out of a, like, it wasn't a Big Red bottle, it was just like this thing, and it looked like you were drinking blood, and you had your headphones in, and I was like, Christiana, what are you drinking? And you just looked at me, and then you like downed the whole thing, and it was really terrifying. So I guess my question is, have you ever drank blood?
No.
Okay, all right.
Not even your own?
No.
Gross.
Does anybody have any questions?
Who's the greatest Spanish speaker?
Most definitely you. Hands down.
Can you give us an example of that?
Yo, comer. I'm learning.
Comer, yep.
Simpsons character.
Yeah.
Anyone on this side?
Yeah, we can get the side of the room. Although nobody like ask a question over there and then make me run back.
If you could change one thing, what would you change? Have you gone there?
Like just
About the school.
nothing. Everything's cool with me.
Hear me out though, trampoline.
You can change it for the better. So
Let's just have trampolines everywhere. Bounce to class.
What is the biggest difference between your old schools and this school?
The environment just itself is different. Like, once again, like the whole environment of the school is just so much smaller than being in two different schools. Like, so, and they're both public schools, so you know, like 15, 20 kids in one class, and you don't really get to learn that much because there's so many distractions and everything. So, just being in a smaller environment.
If you could remove one of the, like either the pool table or the ping pong table and replace it with something else, which one would you remove and what would you replace it with?
I would say the ping pong table because personally I don't know how to play ping pong. So, and I would say a dance floor because we all have our different days where we just get up and
Yeah, people are doing it anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite class?
What'd you say?
What's your favorite class?
I don't have a favorite class. Like, I enjoy all of them.
What's the best book you read in Danny's class?
I heard he's a good teacher.
He's a great teacher, and I like the book that we're reading now, Tortilla Flat. But like Dante's Inferno is really good, and we're still reading it. It's still good. And what book did we read last week?
I couldn't even think of it on the spot. Yeah.
The one about the boys in the train.
Well, we read the
Boxcar Children.
the body.
The body's really good too.
Connor, can you say tortilla?
Tortilla.
We're working on it.
Ooh, I have a question.
You don't get to have a. Oh, no.
Who's the most lit person here and why?
Oh, wait, he's okay.
No, we're all pretty lit. Like, we're all just there 24/7. So it's like
The flame does not go out.
at all.
Yep. Yeah.
What's up? Oh, man.
Who has the best laugh here?
Cash. Hands down, it's Cash.
Okay.
Questions?
Let's do one more question.
Then
Sterling doesn't have anything to say.
What's your opinion on everybody here? Like
person by person.
specifically Maya.
Just in general,
Number rating.
I wouldn't say I have a love-hate relationship with everyone, but like some days it's just like my attitude is just like I can't stand any of y'all. Like some days I'm just like the most loving person to everyone. So it's like
That's so true.
yeah.
How families work.
Right? Yep.
Okay, well, thank you for watching this podcast, and thank you, Christiana, for coming on. As always, you can watch us on the Bending Oaks YouTube channel or on iTunes.
See you later.
iTunes.